Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you guys have been seeing me posting lately on this channel. This is going to be the start of my moving series. I am moving. Obviously, we're moving. We are expanding to a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and I'm super excited about that, which means I am super anxious about that. So that is why I decided to start this series. We literally have 8 days to move out. That means 8 days to clean this apartment, move out of this apartment, and move into the next apartment. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna get done. It's definitely gonna get done. As you guys can see behind me, we have literally just let loose. There's things everywhere. I need to clean, pack, organize, all of the things. And that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing in this series. I don't know how I'm going to edit it. I'm not sure how I'm going to film it. I'm not sure how everything is going to be put together. So you guys are gonna have to turn on your notifications so you guys can stay tuned, so you guys know what's going on and when. But as far as today goes, we are going to just be cleaning and kind of purging the apartment. So you guys will see that we have not significantly less, but a little bit less cabinet space in the next apartment than we do in this apartment. So I have a lot of old documents, paperwork, receipts, things that I thought that I needed that I really don't even really need. And I'm just going to be throwing all that stuff away. So we're gonna start in the kitchen. I cannot make no promises to say that we'll be finishing today. We might not. That's why I said it's going to be a 3 to 4 part series. I do have 8 days, so it's not a huge rush, but I definitely want to kind of get in moving mode and kind of force the house to get into moving mode, because we've been in freezer mode. I don't know if you guys get like this, but when something extremely exciting is coming up, I get excited and anxious and I kind of freeze rather than prepare, and then I wait to the day of and then I'm all over the place. And I really don't want that to happen with this specific move. I want this to be a smooth transition because it kind of just fell into my lap. I remember telling you guys last video that I wanted to move, and look at how God works. So we're moving. We are definitely moving. Yeah, let's just get started. I'm talking too much. I'm chatting too much. That's how you know I'm really overwhelmed, because like, y'all, I'm moving. I literally just said last video, I want to move, and I'm moving. Guys, literally my room is a hot mess. Don't judge me. And also, don't mind my hair. Just threw this on last night. I have not styled it, so not too much. Not too much. All right, y'all, so we are in the kitchen. This is where we're starting. I am doing laundry in the back, so if you hear something in the background, it's either Noli or it's the laundry. The kitchen is pretty much a mess. I've literally never heard that sound before in my life. Like, what? Things just be happening when you turn the camera on. But the kitchen is pretty much a mess, but I ain't trying to clean too much. We have dinner from last night, breakfast from this morning. I have to do dishes, things like that, which, I mean, I'm not really gonna get into that. I feel like once I start cleaning, I won't stop cleaning, and then I'll be in like cleaning mode, and I want to be in moving mode. So we're gonna start with just garbage. So food garbage, paper garbage, anything that needs to be thrown away. We're gonna open up these cabinets as well, see what's in them. I know a lot of the time we put old boxes and things like that up there, like, you know, for the PS5, for the Xbox, headphones, things like that, like Apple MacBook boxes, stuff like that, we just keep up there. So I'm gonna take those down and pack those up and put those away, and if it's trash, it's trash. So it's pretty much purging. Like I said before, we're gonna just purge the whole thing. I did buy some garbage bags because we ran out, so I got some garbage bags. So I don't want to use too many, because really what it was for our clothes, so that we can just put the hanger through the top and just take it over to the next apartment. I really don't feel like packing things up in boxes and doing all that. It's hot, y'all. I'm not trying to do all that. So we want to use garbage bags, and I don't want to use too many because we actually need garbage bags, and I ain't trying to just poke holes in all of them that you can't use them. So right now it's gonna be like trash, purge, I'm hoping to use at least three garbage bags, so hopefully everything goes well with that. I made myself a cup of coffee because we're about to get into it. Also, I bought all new cups for this apartment, so it's about to be aesthetically pleasing. I'm so excited. Let me also take this hair off my face because I literally just woke up, took my thing off, and got ready for the day. So little rundown, these three drawers have miscellaneous. These are like our miscellaneous drawers, so I literally have no idea what's in any of these, but I know these two and those two all have papers, so we're shredding and getting rid of. This should be like a tool. Like half of these things can't even open. Let me just show you that. And then we have so many papers that everything just falls at the bottom of here. So like literally, like, we're just gonna throw all this stuff away. This one can kind of open and close, this one not so much. Like literally, no. We're getting rid of all of that stuff.
Back to Georgia, back to Atlanta. Money how present turns past. I'm a fly Priscilla, I'll just prepare. So mesmerized by that ass. The way she moves it, I can tell that she loves me. A nigga can't help but to touch. Smack it round a bit, then sip on some bubbly. Hope I'm not doing too much. Strange new addictions pick up on the road. Change my opinion and change all my flows. Change my approach, no more loving these hoes. And when it rains, it pours.
Okay, so first of all, I am doing laundry right now, so like don't mind all that. That has nothing to do with this. So this is Kalan's pile right here. This is all the mail that was in these drawers and things like that. That's his pile as well. I have to add in here, but as you guys can see, the rubber bands are holding on for dear life, so we might have to just start a second pile underneath with the blue folders. That is like home stuff, so documents you get when you move in, you know, all the things that don't really have, not that they don't have a place, but may come in handy later on. I have that, and then I have AirPod case. I don't know why I hold on to my Apple cases, but the box that my AirPods came in, my iPhone, things like that. I do have some chopsticks that I'm hold on to. I want to actually buy metal ones, but I've been learning how to use chopsticks, so I always keep them when I order Chinese or takeout. This is like a little thing my mom got Kalan for his birthday. It's like a birthstone angel. Some crayons, I don't know where that even came from, and some COVID tests. This and this pile go hand in hand. They're pretty much the same things. Like this has the directions to breaking down and rebuilding the bed, and what else, my desk and things like that. I always keep the manual just in case we move and have to break things down and put them back together. So all of that stuff, as you can see, Chinese food flyer, things like that, that's all there, and that'll probably be in the same pile as this. And then here is more miscellaneous stuff that I am organizing currently, but I just took a break real quick to talk to you guys. So I'm also trying to figure out my toolbox situation. I have like, I'll show you guys. This is all tools and things. I've been trying to clean it out, but this is really what's giving me anxiety right now, so I'm just gonna step away, just because all of these things don't have a place, but they do have a place. And I'm not trying to, obviously, like, every household has a miscellaneous drawer, but I'm not trying to bring my miscellaneous drawer as it is into the next house. Like, I kind of at least want them to be in bags or places, I don't know, like change. I have like a change bag, I have a screw bag. Like, I just think these things need a place. It just can't sit like this because I can't bring it over to the new house like this. Finished my coffee, dinner from last night, don't mind. This specific pile is a pile of mail that doesn't belong to either one of us. So you know how when you first move in and people still getting mail to that address, that's what this is. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I do want to take it down to the mail room and put them in the outgoing slots, but some of this stuff is so old that I just feel like I should throw it away. But it's literally illegal to throw away people's mail, so I may give it to the office, or I don't know. That's just that for right now. And then we come over here, and this is my pile of things. It's actually not that thick. It's literally this right here. And then I have that small pile that I'll add to this. Underneath, I have like Sudoku books. I love Sudoku, coloring. I have my sketches from when I was in fashion design. All of that is there. A lot of this stuff is mail from all of the apartments. So yeah, like I said, miscellaneous. All that is kind of like my stuff. And then I came over here. This was absolutely filled to the top. As you guys can see, a lot of that stuff is coming from here. A lot of the tools was here, so I took it out so I can do my toolbox and stuff, which I have some stuff in here as well. So we got to clean those two things out. The last thing that I do want to kind of get to along with the miscellaneous drawer is this. These both are bags full of paper. I think that's where I'm going to put all the mail and things like that, is in these two bags, because there is room. Most of this stuff is needed, so I don't think I'm throwing anything away from in here. I don't feel like going through this. That's one thing I'm not doing. I already told myself I was not going through these bags, so there, that's it. So far, this is what I have done. Top drawer, second drawer, third drawer, and then gotta figure out some stuff for this. All these papers in here, because this was cleaned out, all these papers in here right now was behind the drawer, so I had to like grab all of the stuff back there and push it to the front, so I haven't found a place. Most of this is just ads anyway, like magazine stuff, so we'll find a place for that. This drawer is completely empty, and then no papers in here. The only thing I'm keeping in here is pots and pans, and I won't be touching that until probably the day of, just because there's no reason to take everything out if I don't need to. This is my bag full of things, so all of this is papers and all of the things. So yeah, I feel like I've been doing a good job despite being overwhelmed. I'm doing pretty good. It's been 2 hours, so I have a few more hours to go before I crash out completely. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day. It is April 26th. It is Wednesday. It's T-minus 7 days until we have to clean out this apartment, move out of this apartment, and move into our next apartment. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I got extremely overwhelmed yesterday and I called it quits earlier than I wanted to, but I still got a lot done. Today we are still in the kitchen. Like I said, I kind of called it quits early. We have to open up some cabinets and take some of the things that are up there down, throw it away, or find a place for it. The only thing that I didn't show you guys yesterday is we ran into a little situation. So real quickly, before I get too far, first of all, I'm missing a nail on the other hand, but I'm holding the tripod, so I can't show you, but I broke a nail, which I knew it was coming. That's why I didn't get it filled, because I knew that I was going to be moving and it didn't make sense to get a full set just for them to break off. I just know there's going to be 2 or 3 more that break off. Plus, I'm thinking about changing the shape on them as well, so I'm not too upset that they're falling off in like all the things, but I will be getting them done ASAP. You guys already know. Anyway, back to what I was saying, because that's not what I was supposed to be telling you guys. About a month ago, our garbage disposal stopped working, and so I called down to the office. They came the next day to fix it. I say fix it because we're gonna get into a little story time real quick before we start cleaning. So they came up to fix it. At that time, Noli had just outgrown his cage, or outgrew his cage. I don't know why I said it like that. He outgrew his cage, and we needed to get a bigger one. Right now, he's cageless because he's been doing pretty well when it comes to using the bathroom and like potty training and stuff like that. Of course, he has accidents, but for the most part, he understands that he's not supposed to go in the house. And you know, we don't have as much people over as we thought when we first got him, that we were like, okay, he's going to need to be in the cage. So it's just Kalan and I here, so he just runs freely, which we love, you know. In the new apartment though, we probably will be getting him a cage just in case people do visit, or you know, things happen. It's a new apartment. I'm not trying to have to do what I'm doing to this apartment to move out of it, so we might get him a cage again. Needless to say, we didn't have a cage at the time, so I took Noli for a walk while they were upstairs doing the garbage disposal. Kalan was home, but he wasn't like hovering over their shoulder, as he shouldn't, because that's weird. When I came back upstairs, I checked the garbage disposal and it worked fine. About 2 or 3 days later, I seen that there was a leak. So I was washing the dishes and my feet kept getting wet, and I'm like, why is my feet, like, do I not know how to wash the dishes? Like, you guys know when you wash the dishes and then your clothes get all wet and it's like, what's happening here? That's what happened. But it wasn't my clothes, it was my feet. And I'm like, why are my feet getting wet? Like, I understand little water driplets coming down, but for my feet to be soaked is crazy. So I look down and I see that the water is coming from underneath the cabinet. So I open up the cabinet and it is completely soaked. The things that got ruined was paperwork, tax information. I'm not gonna lie, very important documents. I'm not sure if they're still important now, but they were important at that time. And I don't know why I put them underneath the sink. I didn't expect a leak. I just wasn't, I don't know, I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. We've never had leaks before, so it just didn't register not to put the paperwork under there. I sent in a work order. I think I found out that it broke on a Thursday. I sent in a work order that Thursday. Friday came, no response. Saturday came, no response. And Sunday came, no response. All of those days the office is open, so I wasn't too sure why we didn't get a response. Monday came, and that was a holiday, and you know, I kind of was like, okay, well, it is what it is. It's a holiday. I'm not gonna have somebody come up and do all the things. But also, it's a leak, which is very, very important. It can grow mold, which is what happened, or it can leak to the people downstairs. So I'm like, why are they not hopping on this situation the way they should be? Long story short, Tuesday I call. First of all, I waited till like maybe 1 o'clock on Tuesday. I didn't call 9 a.m. like, hey, what's up? I waited some time to see if they were going to come. They weren't going to come. I called downstairs and pretty much was like, hey, I have a leak in my sink. I don't know what's going on. I put it in on Thursday. I put it in on Thursday morning too, so it was like the full day Thursday. I haven't heard a response. Is anybody coming up? Yada, yada, yada. She's like, I'm gonna send somebody up right now. Somebody pulls up to the apartment ASAP. ASAP, okay? A freaking sap. So that means y'all wasn't gonna come. If I didn't call, y'all wasn't gonna come. I stand by that. They were not gonna come in. It was a lot. He did tell me there were 70, he was new, and there were 77 work orders that had not been fixed at the time, and he was still getting like his crew together and stuff. So I did cut him some slack when it comes to that. He didn't even fix it that day. He came back and fixed it the next day. He, you know, dried everything off, but in my mind, I was not thinking about paperwork at all. I was like, it's papers, it'll dry, like, it's not gonna grow mold. Well, yeah, the 2 bags that I showed you guys from underneath the sink, they're all, it's like moldy inside. I'm guessing it's water mold. That's what I would think it is. It's like little black dots everywhere, and then it also had little bugs, like really small bugs. You had to like really look to see them like crawling all over the papers, which sucks because I had to touch them to shred them up and like rip them up. I can't just put them in a bag. It was so much papers. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday. I spent most of the night just shredding papers, a lot of papers. I'm going to show you guys right now what the bag looks like. But shredding papers, anything that I couldn't salvage or save, I took pictures of because that's the only way I was going to be able to have those documents. I was able to save 2 documents out of 2 bags full of things, which is fine, which is fine. Things happen, you know, but going into the next apartment, I will do better, and I will not be putting my paperwork underneath the sink by any means. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. After that, I just felt disgusting. I took a shower. I just felt like there was mold everywhere, which there probably wasn't. Well, this is the bag now. I showed you guys yesterday what the bag looked like. It is heavy, it is full, and it's almost filled to the brim. As you guys can see, shredded paperwork. So we're gonna take this bag out tonight. That'll be 1 trash bag. As far as like kitchen and stuff goes, the kitchen pretty much still looks like yesterday, despite a couple of things, because Kalan did cook us breakfast this morning. So I am going to just kind of clean up some things. I have to finish up some laundry, things like that, but that is not my first priority. I kind of want to get this tool section right here together, just because this looks a hot mess, and I know that once I get my toolbox together, all of this will be off the counter and I'll have more space. This stuff right here is all for fixing whatever needs to be fixed, as far as like the holes in the wall from the TV, things like that. Boxes, I'm gonna fill those up with the things that were in them. If I can't find them or they already have a place, I will be discarding those. And then this is all I took from underneath the sink. These 2 bags are paperwork that is actually going with us. That's just soil and stuff. So this is going to be the starter pile for the things that are going to the new apartment.
That's what I am. I'm just a man. Take that pussy, drop it like that. I love it when you move like that. I turn around and go get back, get back, get back. No, 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 no. Rippers out in Vegas, New Orleans too. Booty's just no shade, like the sailors do. All these on the tools, they not 1 or 2. Now I'm stacked with 2. Look at all the cash I blew. Rippers out in Vegas, New Orleans too. Booty's just no shade, like the sailors do.
All right, y'all, so the kitchen is pretty much completed. As far as emptying everything out goes, this top cabinet right here is empty. This cabinet is empty. This is dishes, which I told you guys I'm not gonna touch anytime soon. This is empty. This is a spice cabinet. That is empty. And this is a food cabinet. Everything down below is cleaned out besides dishes. So as far as getting the things down and trashing things, I think we're good to go. Now we're just gonna organize and find places for everything. I did clear out this section right here, which had all the tools and stuff like that, so my toolbox is full. I have screws where I need them. Everything is good to go for the new apartment. This section right here, as you guys can see, is slowly growing. We have some camera equipment right here, which I have to fill up this a little bit more. I have camera stuff everywhere just because obviously I'm still working and recording, so that's just gonna stay there for right now. I have 2 bags of papers. This is the bags of like screws and tools and stuff. This is my toolbox. These 2 monitors, I'm not sure if we're keeping yet. I have to kind of talk that over with Kalan. I know one is completely broken and one isn't. I'm not sure if I'm throwing anything of that sort out as far as electronics go, but I'm glad that everything is out of the cabinets and down onto the floor. So we're just gonna kind of organize that, figure out what needs to go back in the boxes. I have our projector right here, a lot of Xbox things, so that's really not my category. I might just put the boxes over here for right now, and then when Kalan feels like going through everything, he'll definitely, you know, do that. But I'm so excited for progress. I am going to take a quick break because I need to eat something, make myself some coffee so that we can finish the kitchen. I'm going to give it a nice little clean, not too much, but the cabinets that I cleaned out, I'm gonna kind of scrub down, do all the things. I say that so much, but it's easier than being like, we're gonna do this, that. I'm just say all the things, and then we are headed off to the bathroom.
Strange new addictions, up on the road. Change my opinion, change on my flows, change my approach. Loving these hoes and rain, it rains, it pours. Hey, you make me feel, yes, so prominent. That's what I am. I'm just a man. Is it dropping like that? I love it when you move like that. Turn around and go get back, get back, get back.